Truth and clarity, baby. Let's talk about it. And if you're still here, week 3, day 6, okay, you already know this week was not about being comfortable. It was about being honest with yourself. To learn how to hear yourself without defending yourself. You learned the difference between a story and a fact. You learned where, okay, you have been lying gently to yourself, okay, so that you can survive. We all do it, okay? And you learned where that lie started and how it costed you your peace, your dignity, your joy, how it made you compromise. By now, you should have noticed something shift within inside of you, within your atmosphere, within your daily life, okay? You should be having less confusion, less overthinking, less overanalyzing, less over-explaining, okay? You should be walking more clean and knowing, okay? Some of you felt very exposed, and baby, you should be. Some of you felt relieved. Some of you got very quiet. All that means that the truth landed where it needed to land, okay? Truth does not need to be loud. It doesn't need a stage to be real, okay? It's time you're going to ask one question. What truth do I now have the courage to live? Isn't that amazing? And when you ask that question, you sit with it. You don't rush it. And you let that answer rise. You let it sit in the water. You let it sit in the water that flows through out your body and in your bowl or in your cup or in your saucer, wherever you have your water contained. Let it imprint, okay? And then I want you guys to journal what you have learned this week. Not what you liked, not what sounded spiritual. This is what y'all do. You guys have come to these concepts of journaling. But even in your journaling, if you look back at your journaling, most of the time people look back and say, that don't even sound like me. You're trying to be something, you're trying to convince your journal. And all your journal is some paper and a pen and a book that's binded. You write your truth there, not the truth somebody else, if they read it, wants to hear. Your truth, okay? Be real with yourself. You're not putting on a show with your journal. You are being open and honest. And tears is flowing on each page, okay? The anger is in the page, the hurt, the pain, the resentment, all of that flows into your journal. And when you look back at it, you can say, man, a mighty way I have come. Because not only are you writing it, you're working through it, okay? So I also want you to write in there, okay? We said what it sounded like, okay? Don't write what it sounded like. We want you to write what you saw, okay? Where you were clear, okay? All right? What you liked. We're gonna go back there. Yes, we are, so we can go in order, okay? And were you afraid? But even in being afraid, were you honest anyway? Okay? Or did you continue to fight it? Be honest with yourself. Because the one thing about these rituals, you can keep doing them. You don't just have to stop. There's truth and clarity. There's different levels to this. You can continue to do this, and this is why I'm teaching this out on these streets, okay? One thing about clarity changes your posture, okay? Truth cleanses your nervous system, okay? A lot of us are tensed and stuck because our nervous system. We got sicknesses in our body because of our nervous system. Because we're not being honest. We're not walking in our truth. When you stop lying to yourself, your energy stops leaking toxins, okay, out into the atmosphere. You stop bleeding on everything around you, okay? All right? You're learning to heal and filter properly, okay? Because a lot of times you're leaking and you're bleeding the wrong things because you're not honest with yourself, okay? That is why some of you feel stronger, okay, without doing anything if you've really done this ritual, okay? That is why your yes feels firmer and your no feels so much calmer because you sat within this 3rd week, okay? You really were honest with yourself. You're like, hey, I want to move forward. I'm tired of the same old merry-go-round. I'm tired of attracting the wrong things. I'm tired of waking up in the morning wondering why I'm still here. I'm tired of laying down at night saying, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm tired of living a lie. When your mind's racing over and over again, okay? So tomorrow is day 7, baby. And this is when we seal this week, tomorrow, okay? We honor the courage it took for us to tell our truth and to stay there and to want to continue the journey. We acknowledge what is no longer negotiable, okay? Because at this point, and this is where the doula comes in, honey, and this is when that little fierce me comes in with y'all, it's not negotiable, okay? No longer. That same old mess, them same toxins, okay? We have to push them out of our lives. So tomorrow we close the chapter clean. So you get down, and you get dirty, and you get cleansed, okay? Monday, we begin the next 7 days. So Sunday is the last day, but it's also a rest day, okay? That ritual is called release and letting go. That is when we pour out, okay, what truth in the 3rd week revealed. Oh yeah, I'm taking you on a journey, and I hope that you want to go with me, okay? Because you cannot release what you refuse to name. You name it, now you are ready, okay? Stay grounded, stay honest, and stay with the water. You are not behind. You are not late. You are walking in clarity now. Oh, I love you guys so much. Many of you know me, many of you don't. Many of you might get with me, many of you won't. That's your business. Grace and peace. If you need me, my email is at the bottom of this post. See you tomorrow.